I believe that underage repeat offenders should be tried as adults for many reasons. First of all, by the time they're teenagers, they should know the difference between right and wrong and the consequences of their actions. According to a New Jersey criminal law attorney.com article that discussed delinquent offenders and underage offenders, it stated that if an underage offender had committed a premeditated murder, they would most likely be charged as an adult just simply due to the fact that they thought about the crime before they committed it. Over half of the crimes committed as underage offenders are misdemeanors, such as theft, curfew violations, speeding tickets, and such. If there were more harsh prosecution involved in these crimes as repeat offenders, the impact of that would be a lot more sufficient to help perhaps sway them in a better direction the next decision they had to make as they grow older. I believe that drug testing should be required for people on government aid for many reasons. Misuse of government funds while using drugs is a poor way to use my tax dollars and your tax dollars. A University of Queensland School of Public Health study showed that out of 1 out of every 5 people that were on government welfare there admitted to using drugs. Most of the homes that receive welfare payments, probably 50% of them, actually had a drug user in that house. So think about it. If the drug use wasn't prevalent in these homes that receive government welfare, most likely that money would be going towards food and perhaps prescription drug use. For those reasons, I do believe that it's important to have random drug testing for government welfare. I do not believe that the voting age should be lowered to 16 for many reasons. A 16-year-old at this point in their life has just had barely minimum life experiences at this point. They're not going to understand the impact of voting. They only have a basic understanding of local, state, and national laws and the ways that these changes impact our daily lives. An article in Political Studies magazine by Matthew Clayton talked about the development of the prefrontal cortex in these teenagers. This part of the brain helps develop reasoning skills. And according to the article, it's not yet fully developed by the time they're 16 years old. Another article in the nation's report card.gov, the NEBP report card, stated that only 13% of 8th graders that were tested scored at or above the proficient level while understanding basic constitutional facts, government laws, and the rule of law. For these reasons, I do not think that the minimum age for voting should be lowered to 16.